why are you sucking my bottom lip for so long? Like, why is my bottom lip just in your mouth? Just like, have you eaten today? I actually take it personal when I see bad posture. So I'm gonna use the Central. Good morning friends, Marie-Laure here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna do a get ready with me video. Okay, we're gonna do a kind of date night look, call it my natural glam look. So I'm gonna show you guys how I get this look whilst we talk about my it. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the tutorial. Okay, tutorial, it's not a tutorial, the discussion, the get ready with me, you know. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Where's my foundation? It's over here. Right, so this is the Fenty, woo, like a real makeup YouTuber. Wow, this is interesting. The Fenty original concealer, which I literally have been wearing for like 3 years. It's gonna appear slightly orange when I first put it on because that's what it does, and then it just like settles into my skin color. Right, so what is the ick, friends? Wow, I look crazy. According to the dating expert Hayley Quinn, I have no idea who she is, I'm not gonna lie to you. The ick is a dating term that means when you get a sudden cringe feeling when you have a romantic connection with someone, right? Which basically causes you to become immediately put off by them. I feel like some guy in the comments is gonna be like, your bare face gives me the ick, or something, I don't know. Do you know, this looks so crazy on camera, but it doesn't look that crazy in real life, guys. It actually looks normal. But I told you that I would look a bit orange before it started getting normal. Anyway, right, so, number one. You know when you go on like a dinner date with a guy and he's rude to the waiter? Or he's just like rude. Just people who are rude, basically. That is like instant put off. What's wrong with you? Who raised you? Don't think that you're better than someone else just because maybe you feel like you're in, you know, a better position than them or whatever. So anyone who is like rude to service staff, rude to anyone that basically they can't really get something from, it's a no from me, dog. Right, okay, so this looks so crazy on camera. Oh my goodness, wow. Oh my days, I actually look like some sort of tribal warrior. Oh, should have told you what that was, shouldn't I? So the Fenty foundation was in the colour 430, right? 430, that's my colour. And then to highlight my face and give it some dimension, I use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Can you see it there? Yes, oh yes. This concealer changed my life, honestly. Shout out to my friend Clarissa because she put me onto this concealer and it's literally been a game changer. Right, so now that I look crazy, let's move on to the next. People with bad manners. How at your big age have you not figured out please and thank you? Like, I just don't understand. It costs nothing. It costs nothing to say please, to say thank you, to be kind. Just to have manners, do you know what I mean? Just be polite, bruv, it's not hard. Right. Blend, buff, because I hate looking cakey. Okay, the next one is bad teeth, but when I say bad teeth, I don't really mean like, you know, the shape of your teeth. I don't mind, you know, a crooked tooth here or there. Like, you know, sometimes it adds a bit of character. But what I mean is like dirty teeth. I don't want to see grooves of plaque between your teeth because that's actually scary. Like, think about it. Do you know what helps with plaque and stuff? Oil pulling. That's what I do. Get you some virgin, unrefined coconut oil and take a teaspoon in the mornings and just swirl it around your mouth for 15 minutes. Swish it around, spit it out. Obviously brush your teeth after because like you still need to brush your teeth. You do that for a few weeks, your teeth, your plaque problems disappear. Look, see, I'm looking a bit more human now. Right, next, bad kisses. Why are you sucking my bottom lip for so long? Like, why is my bottom lip just in your mouth? Just like, have you eaten today? Relax. And also just when people go like straight in for tongue, just like too much tongue, no. You need to like, you need to progress towards tongue, do you know what I mean? Don't come at me with tongue. Don't be sloppy about it. and everyone will be happy. Right. So another one, this might be just specific to me because I'm weird like that, but like when they text too much, I would rather, instead of us doing that, we just spoke on the phone one time that day, you know? That's me. Even better, FaceTime. Have a good conversation. And also I just feel like you don't really like bond with someone over text, do you? Like, how easy is it to bond over text? Like, really, let's be realistic. How easy? It's not really, is it? It's not easy to just get to know someone over text. Like, you're not getting their tone, you're not getting their expression. And think of how many things can be mistranslated via text. So now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier. Oh, this is so jokes. The translucent honey powder. This has been a game changer for me, guys. This has been an absolute game changer. Gives me a little brush, and this is a Morphe brush. This is the Morphe R31 brush. Just gonna dip a little bit in here, and then what I do is like I swirl it around in the lid a bit, so it's not like bitty, piecey. So it comes out even, basically. And then I'm just gonna put it under here. So I have very oily under eyes. Yeah, so like, and I've got creasy under eyes. I've just got creasy eyes, like my eyes just crease, just all the expression in my face and that, do you know what I mean? I have to powder under my eyes. And this powder, ooh girl, this powder, or boy, whoever's watching, boy, man, girl, woman, is the bomb.com bomb diggity. You see, starting to shake shape. Right, so for on my eyebrows, I actually use a brow gel, and I barely fill my eyebrows in, guys. I don't know, I'm very strategic about the brow. This is super old. I use the NYX or NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade, and then I use this little guy, which is a Morphe M160 to fill in my brows. I actually think this is for eyeliner, but you know, we do what we want on this place. Right, okay, so next one is someone who can't read the room. Obviously you don't expect people to be able to read your mind, but you know, body language gives away a lot. So you could be having a really bad day. I honestly can't cope with someone who can't read that, do you know, to some extent. Like, don't just be coming and making jokes. Yeah, so basically what I do is I just do like very minimal, tiny brush strokes. I don't like my brows to look blocky, so I just do a couple of strokes here and there. You see, you zimmy, you zit. So yeah, so people who just can't read the room, just aren't very emotionally intelligent, don't know the right time to ask certain questions, don't know the right time to bring certain things up. It's a no from me. Right, so then I just take a little spoolie and I brush them up. Brush them up. Now I've got curly eyebrows, so I've started to try and, well, I've started getting them laminated. When they were laminated, oh, girl, girl. They were chef's kiss, you know, beautiful. And I get my eyebrows laminated by, I'm saying that I get them, I've only done it once, but basically she's just gonna be a regular, by Donita Boateng. I'm gonna drop her Instagram details right here. Oh yeah, so to actually tidy up my eyebrows, and I don't like my eyebrows to be too tidy, okay? Like, I'm into the whole fluffy brow look. So I basically use the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer. For me, I use the color 410, and then I use this brush, which is the Morphe M432. So it's like a flat top brush, which helps me just get that control, right? So I put like the tiniest bit, like I barely put any on, yeah? And then I just go in and tidy up the bottom. Okay, lovely. And I do the same on the other side, very little. So when I've done that, then I don't really add any more. And then on one side, I I just take it on the top because there'll be like a little bit of residue left. Take it on the top and then I turn it over and do the same on the other side, okay? Just use a little bit of residue. So I'm really not adding like any additional to the top. It's just for like a little bit of a cleanup, okay? So, right, so next I use the Morphe R32 brush. It's like round and buffy, small buffy brush. Anyway, and then that's what I use to blend out my eyebrows. Right, so let me get back on track. When they have like an apathy towards life, okay, so people who have like a bit of a lack of interest, like people who have no hobbies, no goals, no ambitions, like they just have nothing about them, that they have no passions, you know, they have nothing that like wakes them up and gets them excited in the morning. I just can't be around such people. Like that just puts me off, you know. Like if you talk to them, they're just like, I hate my job, I hate everything. You ask them like, oh, like what do you do outside of work? And they don't do anything, they just watch football or something. I'm like, dude, you've got to have something going on. I know COVID's made things a bit long-term for people, yeah, but like, you need to have something going on, mate. Right, so eyebrows are almost done. Then I just brush my eyebrows up and out, okay? Finish them off with a bit of brow gel. And then that's it. That's it. Okay, for the eye look, I'm gonna do something real simple, but really, really, really nice, okay? You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm actually gonna bake. I think it might be too late for this, but Charlie, we're gonna go like soft, natural glam, okay? So this is the kind of thing that I wear, like kind of makeup that I might do for like a date. Now I'm gonna look crazy again for a moment. A moment in time. So we're just gonna put an excess amount of powder on our faces. And then when we're ready and we're done, we're gonna dust it off, okay? And then that's just gonna mean that it's gonna set and make your face look kind of flawless, okay? Okay. Another thing that gives me the ick, guys, bad posture. Bad posture. Where has it gone? There it is. Okay. Right, so this is actually so shocking. It looks disgusting. But I use, for the base of my eyeshadows, I like to use a cheeky bit of peeling. Ooh. Take a bit, a couple of dots. And this is just gonna help your eyeshadow stop it from creasing, basically. And like I told you, I've got mad creasy eyes, so this is kind of like a paramount step for me when I'm doing eyeshadow. Spread it around, yeah, just give it a bit of time to set, and then when you put the eyeshadow on, it's gonna like really stick to it, okay? Okay, let me actually remember what I'm talking about. Okay, so bad posture, I said. I actually take it personal when I see bad posture. Posture is one of those things that can make such a massive difference, just making a really small shift, okay? Like the difference between me saying like this, yeah, and me sitting like that is just like phenomenal. When you see it from the side, that is so much less attractive than like that. Minimal shifts, but they just make such a difference, okay? I feel like posture can be the difference between making you appear confident, more, you know, assertive, versus, you know, looking shy, looking like unsure of yourself. Which brings me to my next point, guys. I'm going to do the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So we're gonna go for a kind of neutral-ish look. So the first color I'm going to take is the color Mocha, okay? Mocha, over here, with a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M441. Do you know what's funny? I never used Morphe before this year. Honestly, before this year, man had never used a single Morphe product. Taking that Mocha, which is like a medium brown, but like just slightly darker than my skin tone. And I'm just doing a little bit of buffing action, kind of just past my crease, above my crease. Okay, just to give me a good transition color. Are you seeing that? Okay, right. My next point, unsure language. Using a lot of or maybes, or could we possibly, I don't know. Here and there it's fine, obviously. But when it's just too much, or like when they caveat too much, or they just stumble on their words too much, that's a little bit, it's not a deal breaker obviously, but it's just not Just a little bit off-putting. Give the eyes a bit of dimension, okay? A little cheeky bit of dimension. My next point and my next step. People with no chat. Have you ever had times, yeah, when you've spoken to someone and they were so boring that they made you seem boring? I'm gonna just dust this off now because I don't actually want to look crazy. Okay. I'll leave the forehead one on for a little bit longer. But anyway, yeah. Like, you know those people that just have nothing about them, like just don't want to talk, they're just boring. Like, you ask them questions and they just give you like these flat one-word answers and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm an interesting and fun person. I don't like people making me feel as though I'm boring just because their chat is dead ting. You know what I mean? It's rude. It's actually rude. Right, so the next stage, the next step. I use a slightly more pointed blending brush. This is the Morphe E22 brush. So I'm gonna use the Central. I'm gonna use the color Central Park, which is down here, which is a slightly darker brown. Then I'm gonna focus that on like the outer bit of my crease. And it's good because it's pointed. It will literally just like stay in that crease and it won't go nowhere. Are you starting to see it take shape? I don't know whether the lighting is doing this justice. I mean, I might need to bring this in closer actually. Hold on. Okay, wow, why didn't I do this before? Bloody hell. You see that's starting to give that a bit more definition in this eye. And this one's still a bit like thummy. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Oh, you're seeing that dimension coming through. Right, the next ick. Eyes who are too flushy. I'm a bit of like an old money-esque person. I'm saying it like I have old money, lol. I'm not really into just labels everywhere, just everything loud. I'm wearing the Gucci socks and the Balenciaga this and that. Like, some people can pull it off, honestly, but I feel like it's rare. I feel like most of the time, I feel like often when guys try and do that, or like guys who wear a lot of labels, they sometimes don't actually dress that well because they think that the labels can compensate for their lack of actual style. Don't get me wrong, there are some guys who can do it, but I'm generally not big on flashy. Everyone know what designer I got this from, clothes. I'm gonna just dust that off, blend it out. Okay. It's starting to come together. Right, so I didn't actually show you what I just did. What I just did was I took this even more small pointy brush, which is from Morphe also, which is the Morphe E36 brush. You see, it's got a little fluffy pointer here. And I took this really dark brown, super dark brown here called Soda Pop. Again, I took a tiny little bit, yeah? And I've just focused that on the outer crease, yeah? Just a tiny little bit. Oh, I don't want to focus. On my outer crease, okay? So that's just gonna give it even more dimension. Do you know what I mean? Just get that eye socket just looking just bloody buff. Lovely. I'm gonna go back in to the kind of medium-ish brown that I used before. I'm gonna just put it back. Sometimes it feels like it disappears slightly, you know? But we don't want that, okay? We want it to be there, just to perfect it. Okay, right. So this color right here, okay, which is just a light beige, I'm gonna kind of mix it in with this color, which is a slightly darker beige. Okay, I'm gonna mix this and this so I don't look crazy, and then we're gonna do the eyeshadows. Okay, and I'm taking this flat brush. It's the Morphe M124. Start to carve out just to half of my eye, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Right, so next ick. Guys who care too much what other people think. So I'm kind of life and soul of the party-esque kind of person, okay? Like, I will just get up and dance. I'm just like, yep, life is short. So when I'm with someone who, you know, say we're at a party and he doesn't want to dance, not because he just doesn't want to dance, but because he doesn't want to dance in front of people, I'm just like, bruv, in this life, sometimes just relax and have have fun. Okay, so I've decided I'm actually going to put a tiny bit of shimmer. Do you know what I haven't done? Wow. I'm telling you, multitasking is, I need to work on it. They say that women are supposed to be good at multitasking, but I'm just absolutely shocking. So what I forgot to do was put everything on my under eye as well. Wow, Marie-Laure, that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna quickly just put some of the bits on me under eye. But yeah, so people who are just like, it's not that they won't do things because they don't want to do it, but like they won't do it because they just actually just care too much what other people think. I'm not really into that, I'll be honest with you. That just annoys me. So the next one is fussy eaters, guys. I cannot be with a fussy eater. I can't. We're gonna use the colors Minx from this palette. It's kind of like a light goldish color, okay? So I'm gonna use that. Taking very little on my hands. I'm just putting like a tiny little bit. Okay? Just to give it a slightly, just a slight shimmer, not much. Not too much shimmer, don't be going looking like you're in costume, do you know what I mean? So you kind of almost can't see it on camera. Can you see it? You can see it a little bit. Okay. Anyway, right. But yeah, fussy eaters, guys, I can't. Why are you picking your peas out of your special fried rice, my guy? Like, why are you doing that? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wear lashes. Yeah, so I don't use lash glue. Do you know what I actually use? What I like to use, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is an adhesive liner. So I get all my eyelashes and me eyeliners and all of that from none other than the Wild Lash. Wild Lash. I'm going to put the details here, okay? Make sure you follow them on Instagram and check out the website. You may see a familiar face on the website. Guys, this is my sister, my sisters primarily, their brand, okay? So that might be why you've noticed me wear lashes a bit more in my recent videos, because now that I don't need to use glue, putting lashes on is actually, it's just so much easier. So much easier. So what I do, in fact, before I do that, let me just put on a little tiny bit of mascara. So this is the clear, this is the black adhesive liner, right? So this is gonna come out black, jet black. And I have several lash styles here. Look at how cute the packaging is, guys. This one is the style Fiji, okay? Which is beautiful. I've worn it in some videos before. Beautiful. These are really nice. These kind of like flick out at the ends. They kind of make your eyes look kind of like foxy. But today we're going for something a bit warmer. Now, I have worn these lashes to death, okay? Like these ones I wear all the time, like all the time. They're like a natural everyday-esque kind of look, okay? And these are called Cuba. If I want to go somewhere and I want to do like a natural kind of like, wow, she just looks so like radiant and lifted, then these are the kind of lashes I use. I'm just going to show you the third ones that I have in front of me right now. So these ones are Bora Bora, okay? And these are gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous. Can you focus, please? Gorgeous, all right? These are a bit more dramatic. They're really fluffy. So I just take the liner, literally, yeah? I'm going to do a very fine line of black all the way from my inner corner. Now there's a clear version of this liner, so if you actually don't want to have to wear black liner, then you can just use the clear liner. So I'm gonna flick it out a bit today. Little bit of a cheeky flick. Okay, so just give it a few seconds, and then I'm gonna get my Cuba lashes, yeah, and then basically I'm gonna just pop it on. I don't even need tweezers to put this on, like I can literally just place it. So just place it on top, and then I'll just like position it to where I want it to go. Guys, I cannot tell you, look at that, actually life-changing. So look at that. Look at that, that's done. That took what, 15 seconds, 10 seconds? So let me just put the other one on. But honestly, you couldn't pay me to use lash glue again. Oh, so much easier. And this will stay on all day, guys. Like, I'm not even just saying that. Like, this will actually legit stay on all day. Like, You're just looking cute all day. Do you know what I realised I forgot? I forgot to use bronzer / blush. How could I forget? Right, so I use Mocha Mami by Fenty Beauty. She may as well sponsor me at this point, do you know what I'm saying? Just put that like above my contour. Warm up the face a little bit. And then I put like a tiny bit at the bottom of my nose. So now I'm gonna just highlight. This is the Iconic London. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you read it? Right, this highlighter. This one is in the color Glow. Oh, this is so nice because it just makes it feel as though it's coming from within, okay? But look at that, can you see? Can you see that? Can you already see? So now I'll just put a little, oh gosh, that's a lot. Little dab on my nose. Then a young line down my nose. And then I'll put a tiny bit under my eyebrow. And then a little bit on my upper lip. So I'm gonna give it a second. And in that second, I'm gonna continue with my Icks because I just keep forgetting. Okay, so the next one is Anxiously Attached Guys. Okay, so what do I mean? So have you ever heard of attachment styles? Anxious attachment is one of the attachment styles. And typically people who are anxiously attached are very insecure in relationships. They tend to be clingy or possessive, they get jealous, and it mostly is rooted in like low self-esteem, okay? So I cannot be with an anxiously attached man, honestly, because I can't. You see, look at that natural glow coming through. Okay, so it's just giving us a bit of a nice little young glow. Okay, just says, wow, she looks like she eats her fruits and vegetables and drinks loads and loads of water. Amazing. The last thing, the lips. So I normally use chestnut to line my lips, yeah, but oh my gosh, the rain's being an op. I'm gonna need to finish this soon. But yeah, so I normally will use Chestnut by MAC, but Chestnut is being an op and I don't know where I put it. Because I can't find Chestnut, I'm going to just have to improvise. So I'm using the contour stick Espresso by Fenty, which is what I used to contour my face. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. Okay, this is the ghetto, but it will work. And whilst we do that, another Ick, guys. Someone who speaks way too passionately about their ex, okay? Or like someone who badmouths their ex is just, to me, I'm just like, you're not over them. That's what it says to me. And now I'm gonna use this lipstick, which is called Honey Love by MAC, right? Look at this, the top of it, because I always mix it. I'm gonna put that in the middle. Can you see? I'm gonna put that in the center of my lips. To give a nice little nude ombre effect. And then I'm gonna use a clear gloss on top. This clear gloss is nearly done, but it's just some cheapo Rimmel gloss, okay? And that's what I often will just use to go on top, okay? Make my lips look like I've just dunked them in a frying pan. Ripe and ready to be kissed. I wonder, do you guys kiss on the first date? Do you not kiss on the first date? I want to know in the comments if you've managed to make it this far into the video. So I'm basically done with my makeup, but I'm just gonna reel off the last few ones, okay? Okay, so people who are emotionally immature, okay? So, i.e. people who let things get to them. Oh, in fact, setting spray, duh! Setting spray wise, I actually use this Morphe mattifying continuous setting mist, okay? There's so much noise in this neighborhood, I swear. This guy. And then on top, if I want to look a little bit like radiant, then I use the luminous setting spray, okay? But don't just use the luminous setting spray without using the mattifying one first. I know it sounds weird, but the mattifying one like really holds your makeup in place. Then the illuminating one, just I spray on the sides just to give it that pop, okay? Guys with a short temper, That can never be me, okay? I need people who are chilled, okay? Like, you call out when things are a problem, but like, you don't get upset easily, because life is just mattifying first, yeah? Because life is just too short. And like, my thing is, if you're getting upset, like you have a temper, before we even have any real responsibilities in life, like we don't have any kids, we don't like share, you know, we don't have a mortgage or anything like that, then like, God forbid your temper when the real stuff starts happening. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit wild, fam. Fitting jeans, just no. Jeans should fit. Just in 2020, jeans should fit. And the last one, the last one in a long list, bad grammar. Okay, bad grammar and bad spelling, because I'm one of these people, guys. I can't. If you confuse your as in you are and your as in your belongings, just like, I can't. And then we'll just go in with a little bit of, oh, it smells nice as well, the illuminating one. For some reason it just smells nice, I don't know. Okay, so just give yourself a little bit of illuminating. I only put it like kind of on my cheeks, okay? This is the look. Make sure you check out Wild Lash, okay? Make sure to check out wildlash.com, okay? For your lashes, for your glue-free lashes, guys. I'm telling you, it has changed my life. What I'm gonna do is I'll actually just wear a top, the kind of top I'd wear on a first date. And show you guys real quick. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, let me know and I'll do more videos like this, okay? That was really fun, actually. I actually love doing makeup. So just let me know what you would like and I'll see what I can do. Anyway, have a fantastic week and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, bye.